Today on Kenya's Kitchen 88, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this delicious steak fajita quesadilla. If you haven't, be sure to hit the like, comment, and subscribe button, and the recipe has been posted to the website. The link is in the description box, so let's jump in and get started. In a bowl, I'm just going to add a little bit of olive oil. Then you're going to add your chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. Squeeze a little bit of lime juice, and we're going to add some Cajun seasoning, cumin, pour in a little bit of oregano. I like to add a little bit of seasoned black pepper. I like to add a little bit of minced garlic, and then I'm going to give this a good mix. I've already prepped my meat ahead of time and cut it in cubes, and then I'm just going to pour this marinade over the steak cubes, and then I'm just going to give that a good mix. Allow this to marinate for about maybe 25-30 minutes. So you can set the meat aside, and in the meantime, let's start cooking our fajita veggies. To a skillet, I'm just gonna add a little bit of olive oil, allow that to get hot, and then you're gonna add your veggies. I have a variety of bell peppers and some red onion. Then we're gonna go ahead and season it with a little bit of seasoned black pepper. You can add a little bit of oregano. I like to add a little bit of Cajun seasoning, but you can just use salt instead. And then we're going to go ahead and give this a good mix. Allow that to saute for about a couple of minutes, maybe 2 to 4 minutes. And once the veggies start to soften, but they're still crisp, we're going to remove that from the skillet. Add a little bit more olive oil, and you're going to toss in your steak. So we're going to saute the steak and allow it to cook. This should take about maybe 4 to 10 minutes. During the cooking time, I'm just going to add a little bit of cilantro. And because I like my fajitas well seasoned, I'm just going to throw in some, this is completely optional, but you can add salt-free garlic and herb seasoning, and you can add a little pinch of salt-free onion and herb. You don't have to add these last two seasonings, it's completely optional, but I'm just going to go ahead, saute that, and allow that steak to finish cooking. And when it's done, it's going to look like this. So let's go ahead and start preparing our quesadillas. In a skillet, you can add a little bit of butter, or you can use olive oil. I'm going to allow that butter to melt. So now that my butter has melted, I'm going to add my tortilla. I'm going to add some Monterey Jack cheese and some cheddar Jack cheese. But if you want to use Mexican cheese, use whatever you have on hand. And then I'm going to add my fajita veggies, and I'm going to add some steak on top. So once I add a good amount of steak, I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit more cheese. I love my quesadillas to be cheesy, so I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit more on top. And then I'll go ahead and start flipping my tortilla over. I can just flip it on one side. You want to allow the tortilla to toast until like it gets a golden brown color. I'm going to flip this over and show you. It should have a nice golden brown color like this, and we're just going to toast the other side. And guys, this steak fajita quesadilla, it was so good. Feel free to pair your quesadilla with sour cream, salsa, or guacamole. I hope you guys enjoy this delicious recipe. It is so good.